M3GAN is back and she got a huge upgrade. I don't know what it is about killer dolls. I love killer dolls. They're creepy as hell. They're awesome. Chucky, Annabelle, M3GAN, Dead Silence, all those movies, I think they're great. This one is taking a slightly different direction than the original M3GAN. The original M3GAN, I think, was supposed to be horror. It was kind of, sort of on that cusp. It was kind of horror. A lot of off-scene kills, so you didn't see a lot of it, but it was PG-13. They did the best they could with it, and I loved it. M3GAN 2.0 is a great sequel. They did take a little bit different direction. I'm sure you've heard all the other YouTube reviewers saying they're comparing it to the Terminator franchise, and that is probably very accurate. M3GAN and Katie is the new T2 and John Connor. That is exactly what this is, 100%. This is an action comedy film that really hits good. I mean, this really hits all the notes for me because in order to improve on M3GAN, the original, they would have had to go darker with more horror. And the only other option was to take it this route, comedy action, and I think this was the right decision. And what better way than to fight another AI robot? So we have M3GAN versus Amelia, but M3GAN is still also trying to prove herself from all the crap that she did in the first film, which I found as part of the story the most interesting. M3GAN was what she calls a child back in the first one who was doing what she thought was right. She's protecting Katie at all costs. So she didn't know right from wrong. And that's the only way she can describe it to Gemma. Look, I was a kid. I'm evolving. I'm realizing right from wrong now and what I can do versus should do. And now as an adult AI or a growing AI, she's like, look, I can do better. Let me prove myself that I can do better. But she still has to be the badass. All right, she still has to be violent at times to protect Katie. She's just following a program, right? So she's just a bunch of ones and zeros, but she wants to prove that she's more than that. Amelia, on the other hand, is just a psycho robot looking to kill people. At least, well, I don't want to say what the objective is, but there is definitely a plot twist in here that I really enjoyed. God, I love a good plot twist. So I'm sure you remember in the original when that one guy was selling M3GAN's original blueprints on his laptop and kind of, you know, corporate espionage kind of thing. That all runs into this movie and why Amelia even exists. So this is a great movie of what can go wrong when AI goes too far. And I think we all understand that AI can be great, but AI can also be very dangerous. There's already a ton of AI photos and advertisements that are 100% fake that everyone is believing is real. I can't tell you the amount of times I've gone on Facebook or Instagram or seen AI stories about these new movies coming out that is completely false. And that's just the beginning. So let's not get too carried away with AI, and I think that's exactly what this movie is trying to tell us. But I also love the sarcasm between M3GAN and Gemma and the way that she interacts with everyone. She uses this weird dry humor that not everyone gets, and it seems Katie is the only one that understands M3GAN and wants to put any trust back in her. Gemma's always on the edge of like, I don't know, we should trust her, we can't do this. Why are we, reviving M3GAN to her, not only her original potential, but giving her upgrades? This sounds absolutely absurd, and it's cool, it's fun, because we get to see a side of M3GAN that we never seen before. We get to see a side of Katie who is now grown up and what she thinks has happened both in the past and how she wants to deal with her future. It's a great, fun movie. I think even Gemma has this trust issue that needs to be addressed. But I had a great time with this movie. Lots of laughs. There's so much comedy in this thing. The action is phenomenal. I will again compare to the Terminator franchise because that is essentially what the closest thing you can compare this to. Tons of action. The storyline is really good. I mean, I've enjoyed the storyline between this and the first movie, and I think this is an awesome movie for you to go check out. And I can't wait to see if there's going to be a M3GAN 3. As always, hit that like and subscribe button on your way out if you haven't already, and I will see you at the concession stands.